What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about my Summer Game Fest predictions. The week of gaming continues. So, Summer Game Fest is tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. So same time as the State of Play, right? I already did my Xbox predictions yesterday. So this is the last predictions video I think I'm gonna do unless there's another event announced. Right? But bruh, like as I said in yesterday's video, if you guys saw it with the Marvel Fighting Souls game, that's my most anticipated game for 2026. I think each show this week is gonna get progressively better. So Summer Game Fest, I think, is going to be hopefully better than the PlayStation show, and I think Xbox is gonna. I think Xbox is gonna win the day again. But so let's get into my predictions. So this show is longer than the PlayStation one. Like Summer Game Fest is usually 2 hours long. So. And yeah, I'm not gonna do a gameplay. A prediction for the IO stream because we already know what they're showing. They're showing Mind's Eye. They're showing James Bond First Light, and they're showing Hitman stuff. Right? I'm excited to see that stuff, but I'm not gonna be doing a prediction for the IO stream. But okay, so now let's get into the Summer Game Fest. So Summer Game Fest, this is gonna be a longer video. I'm gonna try to keep it shorter, but it's probably gonna be a longer video because I have like 30 games to spit off because that's how long this event is, right? So, so in terms of where do I want to start? Okay, well, we'll start off with Nintendo because Nintendo's there, right? The Switch 2 just came out today. Right, like you can. Well, I don't know if you can go in the store and buy it today, but it just came out today. Like people are playing it and really enjoying it. So I think we're gonna start off with PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo first. I think we're gonna get two things from each console manufacturer, like console publisher, right? So for Nintendo, I think we're gonna get a Metroid Prime 4 release date. And I think it's going to be October. That's what I think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be. And for the surprise Nintendo thing, I think we're going to get a new game announced. Like either 3D Mario or Fire Emblem Remake or a game we're not expecting. I think we're gonna get one of those types of announcements from Nintendo. From Xbox is tough, y'all, because Xbox, literally what I think it could be, and I would be fine with this, because the Xbox show is on Sunday, right, where they usually kill it with their announcements, so, but what I think the Xbox show is going to be, what I think the Xbox showing is going to be at Summer Game Fest is basically saying, hey, all these games are coming to PS5. Starfield, and a bunch of other older Xbox games like Gears of War 4, Gears of War 5, Gears of War 2 and 3, Gears of Halo, right? I think it could be that for Xbox. And then for the other one from Xbox, I think it's a teaser for something. So I don't know what that is. It could be like a Fallout 3 remake. It could be I'm trying to think smaller, y'all. I think it could. I think it could be something like. I think it could be Indiana Jones DLC. There, I think it could be Indiana Jones DLC. That Jeff shows from Xbox. So those are the two things from Xbox. I think they're gonna show the all the old Xbox games that haven't got announced to come to PS5 yet are going to come to PS5. And I think we're going to get Indiana Jones or Doom DLC announced at Summer Game Fest tomorrow. But keep in mind, I could be wrong, because Xbox is at Summer Game Fest, but their show, like their big show, the Xbox Game Showcase, is on Sunday, and tomorrow is Friday. So I don't know what Xbox wants to give Jeff to show, and yeah, so I don't know about that. Okay. Now for PlayStation. The two things from PlayStation, I think, are going to be this God of War rumored game that's rumored to be a Metroidvania, which, if that were to happen, I would be very... Like, you guys know how much I love the God of War series, right? So I would probably buy that right off the bat if it gets announced tomorrow. So I think that. And the other thing from PlayStation, I don't think it's Death Stranding, because I think the Death Stranding... Because if you guys remember, Hideo and Jeff are doing an event, I think exclusively on Death Stranding, on Sunday. So I don't think it's going to be the Death Stranding 2 trailer. I think it's going to be a Wolverine... I think it's going to be Wolverine or something like that. Because they already confirmed yesterday that we're getting a Ghost of Yote deep dive in July. Gameplay deep dive in July. So yeah, in terms of PlayStation, I think it's going to be the God of War Metroidvania game that gets announced tomorrow. And I think it's going to be Wolverine or an exclusive that we haven't seen in a while. Like Wolverine or Naughty Dog's new game or Intergalactic or Santa Monica's new IP or something like that. I think it's going to be those two things. So again, the God of War Metroidvania game and something we haven't seen either in a while or from Sony before. So yeah. So now we're into third-party stuff. Third-party stuff, I think Resident Evil 9's a lock. I know I said that for the state of play yesterday, but like Sony didn't show Resident Evil 9 yesterday because they showed Silent Hill and they showed Pragmata. I really do think it's going to be at Summer Game Fest this year. And I do think the rumors are true where you get to play as Leon, which would be dope. And I think it comes out in 2026. But yeah, so that, I think that's a lock. I think Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider game, designed by published by Amazon Games, I think that is a lock for this Summer Game Fest, because Amazon Games is also publishing, because they own James Bond, they're also publishing the 007 game, but 007 is going to get its own gameplay showcase at the IO stream, IO Interactive stream, that they're also doing tomorrow. So that's why I think it's going to be James Bond from Amazon Games. Even though they're not on the list, I think there's going to be a few surprises. I've heard rumor, obviously I can't play VR because of my hand. But I thought Arkham Shadow looked really, really, really cool. So, I think the rumors of a Deadpool VR game starring Neil Patrick Harris seem pretty likely for the Game Awards. I would also love to see a WB game announced there, like Lego or whatever Rocksteady's working on, because I think they're remaking Arkham Asylum, dude. That's what I think they're doing. I don't think they're gonna take another 10 years with their game. So that's what I think they're doing. I I would love to see like NetherRealm's next game. Hopefully Injustice Free, because that would make me lose my mind. We just got a Marvel fighter yesterday. So if we get the DC equivalent of that, I would be very happy. Marvel Hydra, the Captain America Black Panther game, I think that's a strong possibility, right? I think that is a very strong possibility. Uh, what else? What? Okay, I'm just gonna throw this in the universe and hope it comes true. Wolf Among Us 2, hopefully, because Jeff is tied to like showing Wolf Among Us 2 a bunch of times, right? And we haven't seen it in a while, and we don't know a development update because they haven't said it. So hopefully that comes true. And my last, or I have two more predictions for you guys. So my prediction for this one, because I predicted they're gonna show Splinter Cell remake at Xbox. I think they're gonna show Black Flag remake at Jeff's show. So Summer Game Fest, we're gonna show Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake here, right? And I think for my last prediction, I think there's gonna be a surprise game that we have no knowledge of, that we're all gonna lose our minds over, right? Do not ask me what that game is, right? I'm just gonna say that because I wasn't predicting that with a Marvel fighting game that I lost my mind over. So that's what I think Jeff's gonna do. Because Jeff loves to surprise us with games that we have no idea. Like, you guys were, even though it got canceled, which sucks. You guys remember when the Wonder Woman game was announced and nobody leaked it? I think we're gonna get a game like that tomorrow at the Summer Game Fest show. And I think we're gonna get a game like that at the Xbox show as well. So yeah, those are all my predictions for Summer Game Fest 2025. If you have any predictions for Summer Game Fest 2025, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. And, oh yeah, I'll give you the schedule quickly. So, the schedule for tomorrow is Lil Wayne has an album coming out tomorrow, The Carter 6. So, that video will probably be coming next week before I go to Kendrick Lamar, right? But he has an album coming out tomorrow. So, that my impressions of that album might come tomorrow as well. It depends how many songs it is and if I get a chance to listen to it. Well, I'll get a chance to listen to it. Lil Wayne is one of my favorite artists. But that video might come tomorrow. But the video that will definitely come tomorrow is my review of Summer Game Fest 2025. Again, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's one of Jeff's strongest events. Because I think Game Awards was really strong. Like, last year's Game Awards, 2024 Game Awards, was like one of his strongest events ever, in my opinion. So I hope he continues that streak with this. Right? And yeah, thank you so much for all your support. And I hope you have a great day. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.